Who could possibly hate robot dragons? You were just asking me the other day. Of course you were asking me. Well, Tom Coburn, for one. On Tuesday, the Republican senator issued his annual Wastebook report, which identifies almost $7 billion worth of what he calls unnecessary or stupid projects paid for with your tax dollars. Among the crap that should be hacked are $10 million for a Pakistani remake of Sesame Street. It's about time. 175 grand to study how cocaine affects the sex lives of quail. 600 grand for a study on why chimps and Bill Schultz throw their own feces. And almost 800 grand to build an IHOP in an upscale Washington, D.C. neighborhood. All good examples of government waste, or are they? Then Coburn goes off the rails and starts slamming important programs like funding for the American Museum of Magic, a grant for researchers to design robot dragons, and subsidizing a great charity called Greg's Kids. It's a little program run by a late-night talk show host who runs a stretching class for underprivileged kids in his white paneled van. It's a lifesaver in some communities. For more on this, let's go live to No Depth Perception Cat. What's going on, DBC? Don't worry, he is fine. I have no actual information on that. He's fine. Cats do that stuff all the time. Veronica, why doesn't Senator Coburn understand that the country needs robot dragons and magic?
Listen, we need lots of this stuff. I love you. You're talking to a person whose parents drove 250 miles to see the world's largest ball of yarn. So I mean, I like all this crazy stuff. I have no problem. And seriously, have you ever hung out with quails? I mean, seriously, they're cocaine. Well, Bill knows.
Yes,
exactly. Well, they say this has never happened before, repeatedly, a lot.
But for them, doing drugs with you, that's never happened before.
Right, well.
But I got to ask you, Bill, when you were involved in this, were quails ever trying to tell you their screenplay ideas?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And you know what? They would drink a lot but never pay the bill. Yeah. Dash out real quickly. See them hailing a cab when it's pouring outside. They're idiots.
Yeah, they really are. Tucker, at this point, we just laugh at this stuff because we know there's a government expanse. There's just more and more of this crap, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, I live in D.C., and I want to thank the government for the IHOP in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Really?
No, but look, I live there, so I know $7 billion, not much.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
well, what about Amtrak? And,
yeah.
Seriously, Department of Energy. I mean, if you wanted to zero out wasteful spending by the U.S. government, man, you'd just never stop.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, Amtrak makes this look like nothing. Andrea, we're never going to have anything close to a balanced budget, will we?
No, I don't think so. Not anymore. No, because this is Republicans and Democrats doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
And why are they so obsessed with pancakes? I know you have an IHOP out of this deal, Tucker.
It's awesome. Pigs in a
but there was
blanket.
almost $100,000 spent on pancakes for yuppies, which was different. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Today. Why
you don't think
pancakes?
that's an important issue?
Can't yuppies buy their own pancakes?
Well, here's
Aren't they supposed to be rich, like you, Tucker?
Yeah.
I'm hardly a yuppie. I'll cop to virtually anything except that dreaded term.
Maybe preppy.
Basically, pancakes are waffles without the attitude. You know, I don't need ridges.
They're
say
flatter,
the pancakes.
straighter.
They're flatter.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you were going to
waffles.
say, like, you know, what kind of breakfast would you subsidize, I would go with the pancake over the waffle. The Belgian waffle, I would stay completely
what are you,
away
some
from.
kind of foreigner? No,
yeah,
I
exactly.
totally
Go back to wherever a Belgian waffle came from.
Yeah, America first, baby. Eat
Exactly,
America.
exactly.
I've been calling them freedom waffles for some time now. I recommend you do the same.
Bill, you call a lot of things freedom waffles.
That's the nickname of my roommate.
Yes, that
Go to
is.
bed, freedom waffle. Wait, this is your bedtime.
By the way, do I have time? No? All right, Sesame Street. Why don't we just give them that show instead of giving them $10 million to recreate it? Just give them Sesame Street. I don't get that.
Or give them all of our coke-addicted quails and have them turn that into a kid's show.
I love that.
Them running around
They
the
don't
wall
give
all the
us
time?
Osama bin Laden, and we give them a $10 million version of Sesame Street?
It's nuts. Okay, now we got to go. Coming up, why are ugly people so depressing? We discuss